They just don't know. And so what we do is we have a system that is, first of all, comprised of replicated websites for each leader. Each leader will get their own website. Now, I can show you mine in a second, but this is just the team website when you go to it, and it just talks about some of the things that it's about. But you get a website that acts as a lead capture page and a website at the same time. Why is that important? It's important because if we want to be a 21st century network marketing professional, we have to be online. Mm-hmm. We have to have tools that are online. Anybody that thinks that we don't, they're living in the era when they used to sell black and white TVs. Mm-hmm. You remember back then? You might have heard the stories, and people would say, what do we need colors for? Why do we need color TVs? We've sold so many black and whites. What do we need them for? Because times have changed. When you go out in public, whether you're at Starbucks or whether you're in a restaurant, wherever you go, what do you see people doing?
The laptop, yeah.
Even if friends are together, they're not together.
Yep, yep.
I look at these families who are sitting around the table having dinner, and what are they doing? Mm-hmm. All of them. And they're even texting one another. They don't even have conversations. Boy, you talk about messed up. Now, we could call it that what it is, crazy. Okay. But it is what it is. And the thing is, if you can't get your opportunity to stream to this, you're dead. And let me tell you, young people won't join you. They will not stay with you in this business if you don't use technology. Your presentations have got to be able to come to a smartphone. Mm-hmm. That's right. They have to stream there to iPads, computers, all that. It's so critical. The tools have got to be there. Most people, when they join, they're not comfortable being a presenter. To get up and doing what I'm doing, or to go to a whiteboard and try to explain, do a presentation. Most people are not comfortable with that because they have no confidence in themselves. They don't even know if this is going to work, right? And so the thing about it is, having a system where they have a professional presentation is critical. And mine is 10 minutes long. 10 minutes long. You go to your back office, and that's the second feature of the system. You go to your back office, there's a presentation video there. It's 10 minutes long. It's a URL that you copy and paste in an email. And then it's very simple. I can call a friend, I can say, Jorge, hey, George, I just got involved in something. I'm excited about it. I think it's something we both can do together, have a lot of fun, and make some money. Have you got a few minutes? Okay, good. Are you near your computer? Great. Lock the door so the kids can't get in the room. Mm-hmm. For 10 minutes, I want you to look at this video. I'm going to call you back in 30, okay? Because you can look at it more than once if you want to. But I want you to be familiar with it, so when I call you back, I want you to know what I'm talking about. He might say, well, what is it? George, I wouldn't do justice if I tried to explain it. That video is professional. It'll explain everything. I'll call you in 30, okay? Great. That's right, because I never try to explain it. Mm. Once you try to explain it, you're asking them to duplicate what you're doing. And they don't want to do that. We live in the SpongeBob mentality age, friends. Mm-hmm. I'm serious. My 5-year-old watches this stuff. It's no wonder kids are crazy. So the thing about it is, as it was mentioned earlier, I forgot who mentioned, maybe it was Nathan, you can't get people's attention much more than 10 minutes. After that, they're not listening to you. See, a lot of you tuned out from me already. I'm joking. But the thing about it is, once they've seen that presentation, what does that presentation explain? The 3 trends: network marketing, the wellness industry, and social media. Social media. And together, how they're a mega trend, how you can cash in on it, on all those trends. And we have a system that's free, worth thousands of dollars. Again, the video has to give them a compelling reason to join you. Without a compelling reason, they're not going to join you. So, a compelling reason that they will get the system worth thousands of dollars for free if you join For Life. So then they see that you have it all. It's like a franchise. It's like buying a franchise. You have a blueprint of success. Step by step what you have to do. In that back office, there's an ebook that I wrote. And it's how we do network marketing today, not how we did it 20 years ago. I know how we did it 20 years ago, before computers, before the internet, before UPS, before FedEx, before all that stuff. I know what it was like. It was brutal, okay? How we would have a garage full of products and we'd sell down to our distributors, and then I'd have to give them paychecks. I remember what that's like. We don't do any of that today. So today, we simply have to use the power of what we have. And the World Wide Web changed everything. It was two things. World Wide Web, but it wasn't just the World Wide Web. It was social media. Facebook changed everything. Mm-hmm. It changed everything. Matter of fact, I heard a man say, and it's so true, that social media was the greatest thing that happened to network marketing since the compensation plan. Mm-hmm. Think about that. It was the greatest thing that happened to network marketing since the compensation plan. Why? Because now you can build anywhere. Think about it. 80% of your workforce are women in network marketing. Women have responsibilities and families. They can't run out and do meetings all the time. Now, you might have for example, you might have a meeting here on Monday night. I don't know when you have meetings here. And if you haven't, support it, okay? But how many of you have ever had a meeting and you invited your prospect and it's 7 o'clock and you're doing this and, oh man, they didn't show. They didn't show. That's right. Well, that's okay because we'll have a meeting next Monday, right? You're out of business for a week? Or it's just hard to get together with that person. They just don't have the what? Time. That's right. People are so busy today. Doing what? On the hamster wheel. That's right. They are so busy, caught up trying to make a living. So the thing is, we just need to understand that there's a lot of great potential leaders out there, but they don't have the time. And some women, they have children and all that. But when you look at the system and you understand this, you'll understand the wisdom of it. Why? Because the process of presentation and sponsoring people should never be dependent on a meeting. That is crazy. Because again, I go back 15 years. When I started with For Life, we had an 800 hotline. I told the leaders, I said, don't mail out any packages, don't do any meetings. I said, you get them to listen to that 800 hotline, and then, hey, are you in or are you out? Does this make sense to you? You know, it's just that simple. Because this is not a convincing business. This is a sorting business. And I want to know, do they see something here? And did it work for me back then? When we had that 800 hotline? You bet you, because we put in 800 people in 90 days. 800 people in 90 days using the hotline. Just a simple hotline. Would I do that today? No, it wouldn't work today. It wouldn't work today. Because the principles never change, the tools do. What are the tools? See, that was the question when I came back from being overseas 6 years. And then I picked up the phone and I started calling people who understand this industry very well. And I'd say, what are the tools? What do we do? Because the system is not just about having a website. That will never make you successful. You have to have replicated websites for your team. Why? Because everybody needs to be looking at the same thing. And when you go to your back office and you see my ebook, and the book is free. It's free. They can download it. They can read it there. It explains the 10 steps of duplication. What you must do to master, to be successful in this business. And it's highly illustrated, by the way. It's a lot of fun. So the tools are back there in that office. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you back there really quick, and I'm going to have to come back here to do that. I'm just going to show you how simple it is to sign in. And I need to go down below. Down. You scroll down. Just scroll down that page. I don't see that page there though. Yeah, where it says log in. Just keep going until you see log in. There we go, that black button. Not that one, below, right below it. Yeah, now how do I do that here? Yeah, but where is it on here? I don't see it. 1 second.
No, la tengo que llevar porque tengo que inventar todo esto.
And here we go. So now what I did was I logged into my back office. You see where it says IMT back office. No, you are in the command center. See? And you see the menu bar. You see where it says welcome Jeff Altgilber? Your name would appear there. Your name would appear there. And then if we could just take it up a little bit. We'll go down, I'm sorry. You just scroll down. Yeah, just keep going. Yeah, just a little bit more. Okay, that's good. So you see the menu bar, and then you see some of the buttons here. And so we'll take my profile. I'll tell you what, we don't have to go there. But you see where it's, the edit has to do with your profile. I won't go into that because it's pretty simple. And then if you go to business plan, why don't we click on that? You'll see that a form comes up. And then on the form, when a new person joins, and they can print this and fill it out, and they can give you a copy as well. You can see right there where they put their name, their 4-life ID. And you notice that? You talked about the 7 habits. Begin with the end in mind. See, I talk about that. What do you want out of this? What are your dreams? So if we scroll down that a little bit, they can see a little bit about that. You know, just to fill in some of the lines about what their dreams are. It's important for people to understand why they come in this business. If they don't, they won't do anything. And then we just talk about short-term goals, long-term goals. Keep going down. How do you like my dough men, by the way? They're not race-specific or gender-specific, but they're happy little guys. And then it talks about, how much time will you commit to this, during the week? What is your plan? See, as the sponsor, when you enroll somebody, it's a two-way commitment. They're committing to you, you're committing to them. And so you want to keep that and have that, and then you can refer back to it. Okay, we'll get out of this one now. We can exit out, but there's a little bit more in there. It's not much to it. You don't have to sign it in blood, but well, you can keep going down, and then that's about it. Just ask a few questions, not much, and then they just sign it. And now we'll X that form out, not the website, or minimize the form. I'm so used to using an Apple computer. Okay, very good. We'll just, there we go. Good. And so if you go to videos under marketing tools, and just scroll down, then those are the tools that we use. Below me right here, you see that golf course? That's what we call a teaser video. And we use that for our social media advertising. As I mentioned before, and I'll show you this in a minute, that our websites act as a lead capture page first. Why? Because nobody's interested in reading your bio or looking at your picture or my picture. They don't care, right? But what happens is when they go to your website, then a video